the victories that you have given him today, and we're expecting that he's going to continue to sweep the GOP nomination, and he's going to go on all the way to the White House to become the next president of the United States of America. In the name of Jesus Christ, if you love him, say amen. Listen, I'm Pastor Mark Burns, and I've been so blessed and privy to travel around the country to see how Donald Trump is uniting the people of this country. It saddens me how liberal media does a great job in trying to divide us. The Obama administration has done a great job in dividing us. But we are the United States of America. And I want to declare to you with a loud voice that under Donald Trump, all lives matter. And Donald Trump, he is going to unify this party. So let's rally behind the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Thank you very much, everybody. This was an amazing evening. This was a great evening. They just announced North Carolina. I don't know if they've announced Illinois yet, but we're leading by a lot, so I think they're going to announce it. Florida was so amazing. And I want to thank our friends. Northern Marianas Islands have been so incredible, and we picked up 9 delegates this morning. I heard very early in the morning, 9 delegates, that's a lot. And I just wanted to thank the governor, Ralph Torres, great guy, Chairman Ada, who is a fantastic man, and that was a very nice start to the day, that I can tell you. Many things have been happening over the last short period of time. CNN was very nice. They came up with a poll. The poll said 49% to 14 and 15. We just had one from The Economist, just came out, 53%. And it's sort of interesting because I was watching the news a little while ago, and one of the commentators, who I'm not particularly fond of, but these are minor details, said, but Donald Trump doesn't get over 50%. Because I'm at 43, 45, actually now, according to The Economist, I'm at 53. And I have to explain to these people, they don't understand basic physics, basic mathematics, basic whatever you want to call it. When I don't get over 50, we have 4 people, right? We have 4 people. Do you understand that? So when I get 53, and this one, as an example, I had 53, and that's with 4 people. That's an amazing achievement just mathematically when you can get over 50%. So someday they're going to understand. Someday when we take it all, they'll understand, but it is really ridiculous. I want to thank my family, my boy Eric and Don. They've been working so hard. Ivanka and Jared have been amazing. Ivanka's home right now. In about 2 minutes I'll call, and she's about ready to have a baby, so I don't know. We've been thinking about that now for a little while. But Ivanka has been so helpful, and Jared has been amazing, and it's been just great. I want to thank Barron for putting up with the fact that I never see him anymore. And I want to thank Barron. I never see my Barron, and it's his birthday on Sunday, so we're very happy about that. So it's a little tough, you know, we're going away. And he goes, when are you going to come home, Daddy? When are you coming home? I said, well, in about 2.5 weeks. It's pretty tough. You're traveling all over the place. It's really amazing. Yesterday I went up to Ohio. I went up to Youngstown. We had an incredible crowd and just amazing people in this country. We have so many great people. We will someday in the not too distant future, if I win, otherwise it's not going to happen, I have to be honest with you. But Apple and all of these great companies will be making their product in the United States, not in China, Vietnam, and all of. And we're not going to be losing our companies. You know, our companies are leaving our country rapidly, whether it's Carrier Air Conditioning, whether it's Ford, whether it's Eaton. I was in Cleveland, and Eaton Corp, they're leaving, and so many companies are leaving. And frankly, I'm disgusted with it, and I'm tired of seeing it, and there's no reason for it. It's just gross incompetence at the highest level. We should not allow it to happen. Pfizer, great company, pharmaceutical company, they're going to Ireland, and there's so many more. You have corporate inversions. You have people can't get their money back into the country because the politicians can't get along. They can't make a deal. Everybody agrees, Democrat and Republican. Everybody agrees the money should come back. There's $2.5 trillion outside of this country. Everybody agrees that the money should be here, and the politicians for 3 years haven't been able to make a deal. And we could make a deal. There's an example of something that you could do if I sat down with a few of the senators, a few of the congressmen. You could make a deal on that in 10 minutes if you knew what you're doing, because everybody wants to do it. And companies are actually leaving our country to get their money, not only because our taxes are too high, which we're going to lower, by the way, but companies are leaving our country in order to go and get money that's their money, because there's no way of bringing it in. So we've got a long way to go. But I think at some point it's going to get done. This has been very exciting, this whole process. We started, I was one of 17 people, senators, governors. I've had such great support. Dr. Ben Carson the other day endorsed us. And great guy, wonderful man. And Chris Christie endorsed us. That was so incredible. And today, Pam Bondi came up and endorsed us. She was great, and she is a truly wonderful woman, and the job she's done in Florida is incredible. You know, so many. We've had such incredible support. Paul Ryan called me the other day, tremendous call. I spoke with Mitch McConnell today. We had a great conversation. The fact is, we have to bring our party together. We have to bring it together. We have something happening that actually makes the Republican Party probably the biggest political story anywhere in the world. Everybody's writing about it, all over Europe, all over the world they're talking about it. Millions of people are coming in to vote. This was an example of it today. Many, many more people. I'm looking at the polling booths. I'm looking at different polling booths all around the country where it's up. And the lines are 4, 5, 6 blocks long. And one woman was in there for 40 years. She's been working the polls. And she said, we'd have 2 people here. We'd have 3 people. Now look at the line. And the line looked like it was, you know, long. It was really long. 5 deep and long. And it's just a different thing. We have a great opportunity. And the people that are voting are Democrats are coming in, independents are coming in, and very, very importantly, people that never voted before. It's an incredible thing. I want to pay my respects, by the way, to Todd Palin, Sarah's husband. Sarah was here. She was incredible. She was making a speech on my behalf, and fantastic. Everybody loves her. And what happened is he was in a very bad accident. He's tough as nails. He's going to be fine. But I just want to pay my respects, by the way, to Todd and Sarah. So our theme, when we started, and Melania and I came down. Yeah, sit down, everybody, please. I mean, this is Mar-a-Lago. We give you seats. You don't have to stand. I'm looking at all these people. Corey, good job, Corey. Good job. And Hope and our whole squad, right? So when this began, Melania and I said, got to do it. And she was so supportive, and she's been so supportive. It's been amazing. And we have to do it. We came down the escalator, and it was about trade, and it was about borders. And what happened is pretty quickly after that, and we shot right up. I shot right to the top of the polls, and have been leading in the polls almost from the beginning, without fail. We went up in June. Most people said, I'll never run. He's just going to have fun. He's having a good time. This isn't necessarily good. I mean, I'm having a good time. I'm having a very nice time. But you know what? I'm working very hard, and there is great anger. Believe me, there is great anger. One of the broadcasters was saying, is there anger? And I said to him, I was supposed to say, no, there's not. We love the way things are working. We love the deal you made with Iran. It's wonderful. You give them $150 billion. We get nothing. We love all the deals. The trade deals are wonderful. You lose $500 billion a year with China. We lose $58 billion a year in terms of imbalance. It's a total imbalance. We don't make good deals anymore. We don't win anymore. As a country, we don't win anymore. And they asked, is there anger from your people? There seemed to be. And I said, there is anger. They're not angry people, but they want to see the country properly run. They want to see borders. They want to see good health care. They want to see things properly taken care of. They want our military rebuilt. Our military is in a very bad state. They want it rebuilt. Very, very importantly, and they want the Second Amendment, by the way, protected and protected strongly. And that's going to happen. And you know what they want so badly? They want our veterans taken care of. Our veterans are treated so badly. So we started, and something happened called Paris. Paris happened, and Paris was a disaster. There've been many disasters, but it was Paris. And then we had a case in Los Angeles it was in California, where the 14 young people were killed, and it just goes on and on and on. And what happened with me is this whole run took on a whole new meaning. Not just borders, not just good trade deals, and we're going to make the best trade deals you've ever seen. We've got such endorsements from Carl Icahn and the smartest people in business, and these people are going to be negotiating our deals, and they're the best in the world. We have the best business people in the world. They're going to know we're going to have such great deals. We're going to do so good with trade. We're going to do so good on the border. But it took on a whole new meaning. And the meaning was very simple. We need protection in our country, and that's going to happen. And all of a sudden, the poll numbers shot up. And I'm just very proud to be a part of this. I think we're going to go, and we're going to do a lot of trips over the next month, but I think we're going to have a great victory. And I think more importantly than anything else, we are going to start winning again. This country is going to start winning again. We don't win anymore. We don't win with our military. We can't beat ISIS. We're going to knock the hell out of them. We don't win. We don't win at trade. China, everybody. Japan, Mexico, Vietnam, India, name the country. Anybody we do business with beats us. We don't win a trade. We're going to win a trade. We're going to make our country rich again. We're going to make our country great again. And we need the rich in order to make the great, I'm sorry to tell you. So I'm going forward. We had a fantastic evening. I would have never thought this could have happened. I guess we're waiting for one result, which possibly will be very successful also. But to win the states that we won, and to win by the margins, and especially, look, this is my second home, Florida. To win by that kind of a number is incredible. It's record-setting. And I have to say it that number one, I want to congratulate Marco Rubio on having run a really tough campaign. He's tough, he's smart, and he's got a great future. He's got a great future. But I have to say, and nobody has ever in the history of politics received the kind of negative advertising that I have. Record. By the way, mostly false. I wouldn't say 100%, but about 90%. Mostly false, vicious, horrible. They say it was 18 million the first week, meaning last week, and 25 million. It added up to over $40 million. And you explain it to me because I can't. My numbers went up. I don't understand it. Nobody understands it. My numbers went up. I mean, it's been an interesting experience. Last week, Adam Scott won at Trump National Doral, won the big tournament, the World Championship of Golf. And Adam, who's a great guy, I guess a lot of you folks saw that, but I'm watching, and we have television screens all over, and we're down at this gorgeous green at Doral, and everything's working beautifully, and then a commercial comes on, the worst commercial, and I'm with these wonderful people from Cadillac and all these top executives, and I'm saying, look over there, look, don't watch it, you don't want to watch it. I'm saying, isn't the grass beautiful? Look, don't watch. And they came in waves, one after another, and it was brutal. And then Adam comes, and his handsome kid from Australia, one of the greatest golfers in the world, made an unbelievable shot on the 18th hole to win the tournament. He's a great champion, and we're giving him the award. And just before we break for a commercial, we'll be right back with our great champion from Australia, Adam Scott. And here's the commercial. And I said, no. And it was two of them. Oh, what a day that was. What a disaster. What a disaster. Unbelievable. So again, I just want to congratulate everybody. This is a really interesting process. It's an amazing process. It's very tough, but it is by the end, if you get to the end, you can handle a lot of things, including pressure. That I can tell you, because there's nothing like it. Lies, deceit, viciousness, disgusting reporters, horrible people. Sure. Some are nice. Some really disgusting people back there, I have to tell you. And I just want to say, we're going to go forward, and we're going to win, but more importantly, we're going to win for the country. We're going to win, and we're not stopping. We're going to have great victories for our country. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.